Hey guys, Spencer with Paracord Survival. So today I want to bring you guys along with me as I work on building a new pop can stove. Just working on lightening up my load. Had a planned backpack trip, weather canceled it, and I just realized how truly heavy my backpack was. So I'm just trying to figure out ways I can lighten up the load. So gonna try and work on one of these efficient stoves. So stay tuned guys, hope you enjoy the video. Okay guys, so what we've got down here is my cutting block. This is just a 1-inch piece of wood with a razor blade nailed in here. I've got some pop cans over here. The stove I'm going to make should take 2 cans. And what I want to do now is just take my can, holding it very level, and keeping it on the ground. All parts contacting the ground at the same time. Just spin it while running it against this razor blade. This will give us a nice, even line to cut it on. Or it'll break on this line. We're not cutting through it completely. Type stove, so I'm going to have 3 holes in the middle. Then I haven't determined how many holes I'm going to have on the outside, so I'm going to mark these, then bring it back. Alright, so what I've got here is my stove. I've got 16 holes in it, or not holes yet, but 16 little jets that are going to be on here on the outside. Now what I will need to do now is take a punch and put a little impression on each one of these dots. Because I need to do this because this is a round surface. If you've ever tried drilling a hole on a round surface, especially with a small bit, I'm going to be using a 1/64 inch drill bit for these holes. And the bit will start bending and stuff. So you want a little impression there. I'm going to do that. Okay, so I've got my little punch here. Just gonna, I know this isn't very safe, but just push down on that a little. Try not to compress the stove too much, because these are not very strong, these stoves. And just try and center this. I want to put all the holes kind of centered in the same spot. So, alright, so we've got all the holes. We've got depressions on every one of the holes. What we need to do now, got the drill press all set up. We're going to start drilling. Make sure you guys have eye protection, just a pair of sunglasses here. But, let me zoom in. And we'll start going. Okay guys, so we've got our stove here. I already put a little bit of alcohol in before I turn the camera on. Put a little bit more in. Put a little bit on the outside to prime it. In my garage, nothing flammable around here other than this stuff. Put my dime on there. Let's light her up. Wood's burning. I'll need to make a priming pan if this works. When I do these, I like to back up a little because I never know what exactly will happen. So you can see it's starting to prime up there. Once the rest of the alcohol stops burning, you'll see it's actually burning out of the jets pretty good. So there you can see how it's burning out of there. It definitely needs a windscreen pot stand. I'll try that out in a few. Bring you along as I make the pot stand as well. Burning very nice actually. Putting out a good bit of heat. Yeah, you can hear it sizzling. Alright guys, so if you made it this far through the video, you might have noticed that I left some things out that I said I would put in, like the pot stand and windscreen. Just, they didn't turn out very good, so I wasn't going to show you things that just weren't good. Also, the drilling of the holes for the actual stove I left out. That's just because if you saw the one scene, my arm was in the way. It was like that the entire video, so I just left that out. It would have been pretty pointless. So, if you guys made it this far through the video, I thank you, and this is Spencer with Paracord Survival signing off. Stay tuned guys, stay alert, stay live.